Right now, there are SUVs sitting on dealer lots that could run 400,000 miles, and dealers are desperate to move them. While everyone chases hybrids and giant touchscreens, these three old-school SUVs are quietly becoming the smartest buy of 2026. Let's start with the first beast hiding in plain sight. Number 1 is an absolute tank, the Toyota Sequoia. Picture a massive V8-powered tank. It's not sleek, it's not flashy, and yes, it drinks gas. But that's exactly why it's sitting. In a world obsessed with efficiency and $4 a gallon gas, buyers glance at it and walk toward whatever crossover has the shiniest screen. They think a Chevrolet Tahoe or Ford Expedition looks more modern. Here's the reality. The Sequoia's 5.7-liter V8 isn't just powerful, it's legendary. Shared with the Toyota Tundra and Land Cruiser, this engine was built for abuse, heavy loads, and long miles. Mechanics don't whisper about it, they brag. One 2008 Sequoia hit 289,000 miles with nothing more than a routine alternator replacement. That's it. No rebuild, no drama, just miles. Yes, it drinks more gas, and that scares people. It shouldn't. But one failed sensor on a modern turbo SUV costs $1,000. One. The Sequoia won't do that to you. It doesn't rely on fragile forced induction or exotic parts, just torque and longevity baked into its DNA. Seats 8, tows trailers like nothing, hauls gear, survives abuse, shrugs off long trips with zero drama. Here's the kicker. New ones start north of $60,000, which is why they're rotting on lots. Buyers see the high MSRP, the fuel bill, and walk. Many full-size V8 SUVs are sitting noticeably longer on lots than hybrid crossovers right now, and dealers discount them more aggressively just to move inventory. That's your opportunity. Dealers are desperate to move them. Low-mileage 3-year-olds can slide under $40,000 thanks to early depreciation. Buy early, buy smart, and stick around. The next SUV might be even smarter because it gives you luxury without German repair bills. Now imagine a sleek shadow in the dealership haze. Tough as nails but dressed to impress. Think of it as a forerunner in a tuxedo. That's SUV number 2, the Lexus GX 460. A luxury SUV built on Toyota's rugged platforms. Yet dealers can't move them easily. Why? Buyers see the mid-$60,000 price tag and dated infotainment and scroll past, chasing bigger screens and digital clusters. They say it feels old. Good. Old usually means proven. But smart buyers focus on what actually matters: drivetrain durability and long-term value. The GX is essentially a luxury-tuned forerunner. Same body-on-frame bones, wrapped in leather, a quieter ride, and Lexus refinement. A 3-year-old GX can drop over $20,000 from its original sticker. That early depreciation isn't a weakness. It's your leverage. Someone else took the hit. You collect the value. The 4.6-liter V8 from Toyota's UR engine family was engineered for heat, towing, and long-term use. It's not exotic, it's proven. Owners regularly push well into 6-figure mileage with routine maintenance. Off-road capability is real. Part-time 4-wheel drive, locking center differential, solid rear axle. This isn't the crossover pretending to be tough. Inside, you get a quiet cabin and plush seating without the long-term repair anxiety that shadows many European luxury SUVs. Pros: big early depreciation savings, strong long-term resale, and simple mechanical reliability. Cons: infotainment feels dated. Fuel economy is average. Cargo space isn't class-leading. Here's the twist. Tech ages fast. Durable platforms don't. Dealers push trendier crossovers because they sell faster. The GX sits longer, which gives you negotiating power. In many markets, used GX models stay listed significantly longer than trendier mid-size luxury crossovers, which means price reductions happen faster. And once clean inventory thins out, values stabilize because loyal Toyota and Lexus buyers start hunting them. Luxury toughness at a discount doesn't stay overlooked forever. And the next SUV? It's the ultimate underdog. Sales staff spend 30 to 45 minutes actively trying to talk buyers out of it because it makes their job harder. It just doesn't need anything. That's SUV number 3, the Toyota 4Runner. The 4Runner is the ultimate underdog, overlooked because it doesn't pretend to be a luxury crossover, but it quietly gets the job done. Feels like a truck because it is a truck. It's not pretending. It's not polished. It's purpose-built. Body on frame, solid chassis, rugged suspension. The downside? It won't cradle you like a luxury crossover on the highway. It's not whisper quiet at 80 miles per hour. Fuel economy hangs around 17 miles per gallon combined. And that's enough to scare off most buyers. The interior looks conservative next to a Highlander or Pilot, and that's exactly why it sits longer than it should. Sales staff often spend 30 to 45 minutes pushing buyers toward cushier crossovers, more features, smoother ride perception, better miles per gallon on paper, while the 4Runner waits in the shadows, ignored. But here's where the 4Runner shines. The 4.0-liter V6 1GR-FE engine is one of Toyota's most underrated power plants. Mechanics joke they never break them. Routine maintenance? Oil changes, filters, brakes. That's it. Many owners hit 300,000 miles with no major rebuild. Routine maintenance. That's it. Meanwhile, some flashy SUVs are replacing transmissions before 100,000 miles. The 4Runner just doesn't ask for much. Feed it oil, change the filters, drive it forever. Want to drag a load up a mountain? Easy. Want to crawl over rocks or snow? It laughs. Daily commute? It's simple, functional, and predictable. Pros: mechanical simplicity, legendary reliability, high resale thanks to dedicated enthusiasts, and low surprise repair bills. Cons: not the most refined highway cruiser, no massive infotainment pizzazz, average MPG. But the people who truly own them don't care. They care that their SUV lasts generations, not months. Here's the twist most buyers miss. The 4Runner isn't boring, it's smart. It's built to withstand relentless use without drama. Crossovers crumble under complex electronics, turbochargers, and CVT quirks. The 4Runner thrives because it's built on tried and true hardware. Independent shops will tell you they've seen dozens of 4Runners with 20+ years and no major rebuilds. That kind of reputation sticks. Eventually, the reliability stories spread online. Enthusiasts scoop up clean examples. Inventory dries up, prices rise. And right now, you get in before that wave. Here's what most buyers completely miss. So what do these 3 superstars have in common? They're rotting because buyers chase trends. Flashy tech, big screens, flashy MPG badges. They overlook real mechanical durability. They fear fuel economy more than they fear expensive repairs. They dismiss reliability because it doesn't look new. That's your edge. These SUVs, Sequoia for brute towing and space, GX 460 for luxurious toughness, 4Runner for dependable longevity, they can realistically serve you for decades with minimal drama. No $5,000 surprises, no exotic repair bills, just dependable, heavy-duty performance. So which one's your move? Need towing capacity and room for the whole family? Sequoia. Want refinement and off-road chops without the repair anxiety of a German SUV? GX 460. Want something simple, nearly indestructible, built to last 20 years? 4Runner. Subscribe, drop your pick in the comments. I read every single one.